You're listening to The Mentality Show, only on LA Talk Radio.
All right, greetings. All of our mentalities out there. What's up, folks? It is so good to be back with you here. I am back, folks. I am back in business. It's all about me today, isn't it? No, I'm just kidding.
It really is, though.
I'm gonna make it all about
Nobody
me.
gives a shit about you.
Nobody cares, right? Nobody even said any ask. I've been gone for 2, maybe 3 weeks, and nobody said anything about
Because
anything.
we know where you
on
went,
IG.
and we don't want
Right.
to know anything about it.
Did you mention me last week on the show? I haven't seen it. Did you even mention me? Did you say Delano?
Of course we
That's
mentioned
what
you.
I'm talking about. Okay, that's love right there. Folks, we are back. That's what the voice you just heard is KC. He's your co-host. We got Tech C here as well. What's up, Tech C? KC, what's up, folks?
What's going on, everybody? How massive?
Al Massive, what happened?
You cannot rush my forgiveness.
What does that mean?
Someone knows what it means.
Is that what you just said?
Yeah.
In Jamaican?
No, I just said you cannot rush.
Oh, I thought that's what you were greeting when you said shit.
Sorry.
I'm confused. So what in the world? Okay, so we are hearing ourselves here. We're hearing our spirits. Folks, greetings all y'all out there. It's live. We are live here in hot and sunny Los Angeles, California from the airways of LA Talk Radio and Facebook Live. Folks, it's 6 p.m. Wednesday, September 22nd, 2021. We are so happy to be here today. Welcome and thank you for joining LA Talk Radio's #1 and most requested podcast here at LA Talk Radio for our 14th episode of Season 3 of The Mentality Show, gentlemen. That's what's happening here today. So, I'm your host, Delano, again. We don't have Vato V with us here today.
Shout out to Vato V.
Vato V doing his thing. He's actually taking some classes right now, bettering himself in the community and making himself a better person. So, can't be nothing but proud of him today. So let's start. Let's get into it. We got a lot to talk about here today. Have you ever wanted to ask yourself, or have you ever asked yourself, if I knew then what I know now, how would I be? What kind of person would I be today? Have you ever asked yourself that question, gentlemen?
Yes.
Yes. Well, we're going to talk about that today, folks. We're going to talk about it today. That's a little teaser on what we're getting into. But before we do that, let's talk about a few things that's been going on since I've been gone, at least this week. Current events. One of the things that stand out to me. Have y'all seen the footage on these Haitian refugees? What's been going on there?
Yeah, that's kind of wild.
Yeah.
They whipping them and shit?
Whipping them, chasing them down, stepping on them with horses, all kinds of, just taking it back to the 1800s.
They're in Texas, right?
Yeah, Texas.
How the fuck did all these Haitians get to Texas?
I have, as far as the geography of where Haiti
nowhere close to
Haiti, I'm sorry, Haiti is. It's nowhere close. So I guess they took a boat. I mean, that's the only way I could. Hey,
and they all landed in Texas.
Yeah, 12,000. That's
Haitians too many. I'm sorry.
In Texas right now,
And
living under a bridge. Well,
I did see that. Yeah.
Yeah, these cowboy, I guess these cowboy style, because everything is every freaking position in law enforcement out there is cowboyish.
Cowboy, yeah.
So these cowboy border patrollers who I guess walk around the area, or they patrol the area on horse and whips, apparently found these Haitians hiding under a bridge, and they just go up to them and have their horses just just stampede on them and hit them with whips and all kinds of stuff.
So you mean to tell me, I've heard the story, but I haven't dove into it because I got other shit going on. Excuse me. They just found 12,000 Haitians underneath the bridge?
They found a number of Haitians underneath the bridge. More came a little bit after, but there's up to 12,000 there now. They found all these Haitians under the bridge because they're doing their job as patrol officers on horse and whips and whatever. And they just start immediately just going at them, stamping. Of course, the Haitians see these cowboys and they run away a little bit. And they just start chasing them with their horses, whipping them in the back, all kinds of stuff. Snapshots and pictures were taken, of course, and then it went, it went viral. And it's just a bad look for America. It's a bad look for Texas. It takes you back to the 1800s when they, of course, chased slaves on horseback and whipped them with, whips and stuff like that. It's just optically, it's not a good look for America, and it's not a good look for Biden, unfortunately. Even though he has nothing to do with it.
Yeah.
I know they're blaming him. They blame Biden for everything.
You can't.
They blame Biden for everything.
We blame Trump for shit because Trump would say it.
Right. He would do
and then
it.
we blamed him.
Right.
The Border Patrol didn't even know there's 12,000 Haitians there. How is Biden supposed to know?
Exactly. They've been put on admin leave and all that stuff.
How did 12 people group together under a bridge and nobody noticed?
Well, I mean,
if it was me, my cousin, and another cousin smoking weed, someone would call the popo like, "Oh, them niggas over there smoking weed."
If you're coming from Haiti, is next to Puerto Rico.
Yeah,
below Cuba.
They're in the Caribbean, basically.
Oh, yeah. Cuba. Okay, there you go.
And so,
well, that's next to
Florida. Florida.
That boat took a wrong turn somewhere.
Yeah,
a hell of a turn.
I mean, if you end up in Texas, you know you fucked up.
I
drove through Texas.
I guess you could go into the Gulf of Mexico, but
yeah. So
they had to go through the Panama Canal or some shit.
Panama Canal's over here.
Oh yeah, you're right. How the fuck?
Or down here, I mean.
They took a wrong.
They're in the Gulf of Texas. Yeah, damn, that was a long trip.
Yeah, it's Texas.
And 12,000 of them, you said?
There's 12,000 there.
That's a lot of boats.
At this moment, there's 12,000.
Or one big boat.
Refugees.
Okay, that's even worse. How did this one big boat hit land?
I don't think it was
12,000 motherfuckers come out and everybody's like,
it's probably several.
So you mean these dudes are riding a horse? One dude was like, "Oh, hey, Earl,
we got it.
There's a bunch of people over here underneath the bridge."
You know they didn't say people.
Earl,
a bunch of different kind of niggers over here.
They went and said, "Earl, they're speaking a language I don't understand." There's a lot of Baptiste going on. Julene Baptiste. That's real terrible. Not everybody in Texas doesn't sound like that.
Dark skin.
They can be.
Yeah,
they're like Puerto Ricans. They could be lighter or darker, but
they're usually darker. They're they're original slave people. Haitians,
Jamaicans too.
Haiti's so small though. Isn't that like half their country?
That tennis player Osaka, the young one, the Asian, the one that looks like she's black and Asian.
Oh yeah,
she's part Haitian.
She's part Haitian.
Her dad's Haitian
and Asian too.
Why would you want to leave Haiti? Don't they have like the huts?
No, Haiti's a fucked up place.
It's a fucked up place.
The earthquake fucked them up bad.
Their president just got assassinated.
Their president got assassinated.
Really? Yeah. And the earthquake, and then they had hurricane. Right after he got assassinated, they had a hurricane that hit the place. That place is cursed.
Haiti's in a bad way. They're in a bad way. It's like bad. They're like up there with Somalia. The places that's real fucked up.
Yeah,
and they figured like USA we can get there on this boat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
12,000 is a lot of them to go unnoticed, though. I have a problem with the Border Patrol. Like, how do you fuck 12,000 a mass here?
It's apparently they spotted these Haitians
that motherfucker.
And they were doing some inhumane shit when they saw them.
Let's not beat them with sticks. Let's all put them together and
so to speak,
and ask them first of all, why are you here again?
Well, they don't speak Haitian. These
someone in Texas speaks Haitian though.
These Texas cowboys, they could get a translator. But what they did is they immediately saw these group of black folks and they went cowboy slaveholder, style on them.
It's a 10-hour flight. That's got to be a long ass boat ride.
They took a wrong turn, and they took a wrong turn because I bet they was heading for Florida.
Oh yeah.
Well, we know they didn't fly unless they took Delta. I mean, maybe Delta.
The goal is always Florida because there's more Haitians in Florida than anywhere.
Yeah.
There's more Cubans in Florida than anywhere, so that's the goal. I'm not saying Cubans are jumping on boats because my mother's part Cuban, so don't check me.
Cuban people are beautiful people, man.
Maybe
it was a setup. Maybe the boat driver was like, maybe he set them all up. Who knows?
But the point is,
I got a bunch of them for you over here, Earl.
These countries are so, the infrastructure, the money, the medical, everything's so bad that they rather go on a boat, take their chances in the open sea.
Right. Or even swim. Some have attempted to swim to America.
They're not going to make it. I'm going to let you, anyone says let's swim, I'm like, no, you ain't going to make it.
Yeah.
You're not going to make it. The first 8 hours, you're done.
You could be the Haitian Michael Phelps. You're not going to make it.
You're not going to make it.
Not going to make it. So that's a sad situation going on right now that, of course, they're blaming Biden for. Biden's trying to handle the situation, and I'm sure he'll handle it accordingly. Then we have sad news. My neck and my back star Anthony Johnson of Friday died, 55 years old.
What he died?
He passed. They don't know. They're still investigating.
Really?
The man was 55 years old. He's still relatively a young man to just pass. But the lifespan of a black man is about 60, 65 anyway.
He had a heart attack.
Yeah. Maybe, I hope it wasn't drug related. We're losing a lot of black stars.
Drug makers, stop putting fentanyl in it, please.
Right.
Because you guys don't mix it right. It takes 2 grains of salt to kill somebody, and you probably like, ooh, pour all that shit in there, boy. Let's make some money. We gonna flip it. No, you're not gonna flip it because you're killing your customers. Dumbasses.
Tell them, KC. Man, this is We should have a thing every week, and this is an educational message from Casey.
I'm
and then
gonna
he
keep it
says
to
some
you raw.
shit like, put 2 grains of salt in your fentanyl. Shit like that. Make sure you wear 2 condoms when you fuck the homeless.
That's a
woman.
myth. I heard people like, I fucked her with 2. No, you didn't.
That's bullshit. Yeah, that's the same
You
dude.
didn't even use one.
I don't
Stop
think
fronting.
anybody's ever used 2 condoms.
Exactly.
I'm not wasting 2.
And
And
if
don't
you
ask
use-
me for 2. He's like, no, nigga.
If you use 2 condoms, just the lack of
The
lubrication,
pressure on that? Oh.
you're increasing the chances of both condoms
Be
popping.
like Mr. Miyagi, squish, just like grape.
I'm not using 2 condoms
That's
on no
devil,
babe.
son. So that's a educational message from KC.
Yeah.
Now, so he passed away at 55 years old. Rest in peace. His family's having trouble covering the funeral costs.
Really?
Right now. Yeah.
Wow.
So if you see anything
what
on covering the funeral costs for Anthony
Sell
Johnson.
one of his cars.
Did he have a bunch of cars? I didn't know what was his lifestyle.
I don't know, but
He hadn't done anything lately. The last thing
and
he
Ice
did
Cube,
was I
Ice
got the
Cube doesn't
hookup.
pay good either.
Ice Cube did. The last thing he did was I got the
You
hookup.
know,
with Master
everybody
P.
on a Friday made like $11,000,
Yeah,
Oh, it was a low budget movie, yeah.
but it's
but Ice Cube made
Because he owned the store,
yeah,
the script, the story.
And
Pooh,
Chris Tucker,
DJ
right?
Pooh wrote it.
Well, that movie. When I first saw that movie, I was like, "This is gonna be a classic."
Did you see it first on legitly or saw it
At the
bootleg?
movies. I went to the
Oh
movies.
my
and saw
god, what kind of niggas you? We all
I
saw
was
it
in
bootleg.
college, broke, and I went to see that movie. I kept
you
hearing,
really?
I kept hearing. No, I snuck into a theater to
Oh
see
my
it.
god, we had
So I
bootlegs
got it
floating
for
around the
free.
campus,
So you saw you didn't see.
and it was great. I watched it
Oh,
35,000
yeah,
times on bootleg.
Watch it, yeah.
I watched it. I
when you
watched it
first-
for breakfast. I watched it after sex. I watched it before sex. I watched it before games.
What was the funniest? Give me your top 3 funniest moments in the movie.
Or
Friday.
Big Perm. They play
Perm,
with my
Big
emotions. I
Perm,
say
Big
that to
Perm.
babes.
Yeah.
You mess with my emotions.
Yeah,
That was
Smoky.
funny.
That's my emotions. I like. Okay, let me do one. Then you do one.
I just did one.
And then I'm gonna do one. Okay. Cornflake without the milk?
Yeah,
Damn,
that's
y'all
okay.
ain't never got nothing, 2 things that matched. Shit
I
is
like
so funny.
stinking ass dog bit me on the
Wait, what?
when the dad told stinking ass dog
Oh.
bit me on the ass. That's funny.
Or speaking of the dad, like when Craig came in the bathroom, dad was shitting. He's like, "Boy, get your ass in here. I smelled
Yeah.
your dirty ass for 30 years.
Yeah.
You can't smell mine for 2 minutes."
That was a great
That was
movie.
funny.
Great movie. Or
Friday.
hey, Miss Johnson, call me later, girl. Okay, I don't know you.
Bernie Mac was in there.
okay.
Bernie Mac was in it. Miss Johnson. I'm sorry, Miss Johnson.
What, who is it? He said, Miss Johnson, I want to fuck.
Right.
What?
Yeah.
Nothing.
Yeah, I want to fuck you, Miss
Nothing.
Johnson. Huh? Nothing.
That
Miss Johnson.
movie is great.
All I need is 5 minutes, maybe even 4. She'll be ready to marry. No.
Ice Cube made a lot of money. He didn't pay nobody, but he didn't think he was going to make money. You know
On
that?
that, yeah, yeah.
Chris Tucker and FaZe Young, Big Worm, they said when they first saw it, they was like, this movie sucks.
What?
And they had to go to the Howard University and do a screening for the black camp.
Yeah.
That's the first place they did a screening, and they were like, let's try to sneak out because they're going to boo us.
Oh.
So when the movie's over, they heard a ruckus, and they was trying to sneak out. And they heard, and they was like, oh, they booing the shit out of it. And the people were like, oh, we all going. They love it. This is the
Wow.
greatest movie, people. And they were like,
Wow.
oh, shit.
It was.
Chris Tucker thought it was a piece of shit when he first saw it.
That was the greatest, especially hood movie.
It's one of the best.
Because back then you had all these Minister Society boys in the hood,
Those
all
are-
this
this
was all
serious,
comedy.
They were always serious. And,
serious shit.
It
serious
made the
like,
hood look like, I'm not going to go there.
Exactly. Then you had NWA out with their shit, and then you see this, and you see a funny side to the
Yeah.
hood, And Chris Tucker that was a star. Star was born.
Yeah.
Star was born.
He got
Was
weird,
that
though.
his debut there? Was it his debut?
Yeah, that was his first movie.
Oh,
Then
oh.
after that, Rush Hour. No, he had Money Talks. Then Rush Hour. and
Money
all those
Talks.
movies.
I didn't
Money
see that.
Talks is him and Charlie Sheen.
I definitely didn't
Movie.
see that.
That's actually a funny movie. You should see it. He was playing a broke.
I don't like
dude in
movies
that
no
movie.
more.
Classic movie, Chris Tucker. So he passed away. Unfortunately, if you see anything on what are these sites where you
few,
can like donate money to families?
Oh.
I don't know. Okay.
I don't know.
Offer up. You
I can't keep donating. I can't keep donating everybody.
Everybody
know.
wants donations.
I know
It's always a
anything.
GoFundMe. I'm a dog. Have a GoFundMe. The dog got ran over on Ventura Boulevard. Will you GoFundMe? No.
Right.
Fuck your dog.
Is it just the internet why people ask for money, like handouts?
Yeah, because
Everybody
it's
asks
so
for
easy to
handouts.
do it. Like,
It's easy. Yeah.
You
It's
got
easy.
money apps and shit.
Yep. Any
I
little.
saw. I'm on Instagram and I saw a girl. Something happened today, but you can donate money to me.
Yeah, exactly.
money.
It's a money hustle. It's a money.
wow.
I'm not. You know what? Let me say
That's rude.
There are some people, some families who deserve a hand. You know,
I
you
get
helping
it.
them.
I get it.
you know?
Yeah.
But these people, you got
doing
people.
It's like
trying to
it's
take
like when
advantage.
everybody's trying to do it. Like then you kind of just get turned off.
You
like,
get turned off. Yeah,
I'm not gonna get money.
and it's unfortunate because people who really do need the money,
Yeah.
they won't get it because you're already these dumbass people turned you off. So, all right, let's get into.
Well,
yeah,
just real
go
quick.
ahead.
We've had a few celebrities. We had Norm Macdonald pass away too.
He passed away too. Yeah.
I met him. I met Norm Macdonald a couple of years ago in Vegas. Nicest man you'll ever meet.
Really?
Nice. I told him, that I actually dabbled in stand-up comedy, and he asked me a lot of interesting questions. I'm a big fan. I've been a fan of his since. I believe it or not. Yeah. I did
When is the
stand-up.
next time you do stand up?
I'll keep you posted. I'll let the audience know. Yeah. Right now
This
with
guy
coronavirus,
is very good on stage, very funny, probably better than most of those comics that are out there, like just starting out. And he doesn't do it. He doesn't do
Why
it.
don't you do it, D?
because you hurt my feelings every time I tell a joke on here, KC. You're so mean to me.
Well, I'm funnier
sensitive.
than you. That's why. But you should do it. I know if I did stand up, I'd kill it.
I've been doing comedy since I was 16
But I'm
years
scared
old.
I'm gonna say something wrong.
That's the thing with comedy. You can't say
you can't
unless
be
you do.
scared.
You can't be scared.
And
Yeah, you just
well,
gotta
no,
get up there.
I don't want to offend anybody. I will offend somebody.
Comedians don't care
people
about
that go to comedy shows are
don't care
not
about
really
offending people?
gonna get offended, and the ones that do shouldn't go.
Exactly. The ones who are most offensive are the ones who the audience loves more because you're honest. As long as you're honest up there, people love you.
Thing. Yeah,
You know what I mean?
I think
Don't be
about
a
doing
hack
it. I've
comedian,
never done it, but
you know?
I thought about doing
We're
it.
gonna go one day
Yeah.
to an open mic. You both are gonna go up.
I'd love to see KC get on stage and do comedy, man. I think you would be great. I think you would be great. You got, because you have a mean look to you, but you're the nicest.
I look mean.
most
Imagine
charming.
it if you went up on stage
do
and
look
then did
mean.
one of your fucking voices.
What?
Hello, guys.
I know. I did that on the show one time. I went on stage. Nobody knew anything about me. I was like, "Hi guys, thanks for having me. This is gonna be a great show, guys." And I just did this thing for like 2 minutes, and everybody was looking at me like, "Oh my god!" And then I was like, "I'm just fucking with y'all. I ain't gay." just went into. But then I went into my gay jokes or my jokes. I'm sorry. We can't use the word gay. I went into a few references. Can you?
Of course you can.
I'm not gay shaming if I. That's a good question. By the way, if you have any thing you like to say or you want to correct us, because we say a lot of shit on here that's probably...
tell Delano, stop telling me.
Yeah.
Correct him because he's mostly wrong.
I do say a lot of wrong shit. I will admit it, but for the most part, I'm right. Call 323-203-0813. We'll get that song. Man.
Vato's supposed to be doing schoolwork and he's on here.
Yeah, motherfucker, I see you watching us. You said you're supposed to be doing work.
Vato
Nah,
me.
he's multitasking.
That's why he's doing. That's why he
Back
has
to
a
work.
D in his class. So let's talk about one more thing here. I want to hit on, and that's the R. Kelly trial. It's not really publicized because of all the other shit going on in the world right now. But R. Kelly, folks, is a
Demon.
a fucking deviant demon. This man, you thought he was bad. I mean, this man is doing. I'm just going to go down the list. I mean, he's making women eat their own excrement and his excrement.
Why?
He has other men raping these women, and he actually has a couple of times dabbled in oral sex with young male teenagers as well. He kidnaps women, he rapes them, he forces them to eat their own excrement. If you don't know what excrement is, that's shit.
Look it up.
And just
Feces.
yeah, just the list goes on and on and on. This man, like you said, KC, he's not.
He's not right.
He's not.
Anyone who preys on kids, it gets tracked. First of all, what's wrong with you? These are kids. Don't do that. There's plenty of adults in the world. I don't mind if you want to have a
Plenty of adults
grown
to make
woman
them
eat
eat
her
their
own
shit.
boo boo, but leave these kids alone because kids are very impressionable. It's easy to manipulate a child. So don't ever tell me, oh, the child had control, because I know somebody did something terrible and I was the child. They were leading me. No, they weren't. You fucking
What?
idiot.
The child was leading
Yeah, it
me?
was
Is
just
that what
weird. I
this
shouldn't even
adult
brought
said?
that up because I want some people to be like,
The
what did you say
child
that for?
wanted it.
So there's no. I personally think if you do anything like molest kids, rape kids, I think they should feed you to. I don't know. Do something painful and put it on pay-per-view so
Put you in an asylum.
people learn that if I rape a kid, they're gonna do me like that on pay-per-view. And I don't want
society's
to
such fucking pussies that they have rights. A
Yeah.
child molester has rights.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, he's a human. Human rights. Human rights. Well,
fuck
did they
you.
think
Let
about
that
humans when they
motherfucker
were doing
rot
their
in
shit? Yeah.
fucking hell and
Put them in an asylum and let 50,000 maniacs just butt fuck them,
Yeah.
Just there's all kinds of. I mean, we can do a whole show on that. What should happen to R. Kelly? What should they do to R. Kelly? Just what they should do to other, deviants and people like that. These, like you said, sexual demons who do horrible things, especially children.
Especially children.
I had to go through a whole lot as an adult to get over certain things that happened to me as a child. So I know, and I'm a pretty strong-willed person. So I know someone who may not be as strong-willed or maybe not have the spirit as me. You suffer for the rest of your life. You suffer from this for the rest of your life, especially when it hits you one day. So
are we to blame though? Because we all witnessed when he was dating Aaliyah, and we all knew the situation. She was 16. Everybody knew they were married, and for some reason, just because he made some good music, people just let that go.
Yeah, exactly. He was just singing the bullshit away. By the way, one of his assistants says they walked in on him eating Aaliyah out when she was like 14, 15 years old. He was eating her out.
I'm glad I wasn't that assistant.
Almost 30.
All I did was buy some music. I wasn't an assistant.
I know. You didn't report this shit then? Why? Your ass need to be locked up.
Who, me?
No, I'm talking about the assistant. You know what I mean? So
well, it was a different time. I think right now we're very aware that we can go tell. Now, back then everybody's like, ooh, shh, don't tell him, R. Kelly. He pay you. But now everybody's like, nah, we gotta stop it. Plus, I can make more money if I turn his ass in. So that's what it is.
Yeah. So that's pretty much out there in the news right now that stood out to me. Anything else, gentlemen, that you want to talk about? Or is that pretty much, I think that's good.
California is the lowest in coronavirus right now.
Oh, yeah. That's right. California. Hey, congrats to California leading the nation in rickets. No, leading the nation in...
we were leading it the other way, but it's good to return. Because California is not... We're very conservative.
we're liberal. I'm sorry. We're a liberal country. Or liberal state.
Country?
I'm sorry. We're a liberal state. So we understand wearing the mask and getting your vaccine. And look what happens when you wear your mask and you get the vaccine. Thank you.
What do you think about the mandates, like making people do it?
I'm all for it. I feel like it's so fucked up that the government has to step in and tell people, what they need to do common sense wise. People should figure that shit out on their own, but the government has to step in there and teach them or make them do something they should be doing anyway. But I'm all for it.
I don't like people fighting people over the shit though.
What I learned from these past few years is that people are just dumb, dude. People are dumb. Like they don't. Common sense doesn't exist in most people.
Right.
Like,
right.
Oh no, it's not, because people want to believe sometimes what they see on the TV.
They just social media,
Facebook. Yeah,
people are scared to think for themselves. You know that
they can't.
No.
Social media has been a place where people just are dumbed and they just don't think for themselves, and everybody else does the thinking for them.
Yep.
Someone puts out some propaganda on social media and people believe it.
They say Facebook is the driving force in all this dumbassness.
It is Facebook.
It's fucking making you people are these right wings are afraid of people fucking becoming zombies from the what is it the
shot.
Mm-hmm. But it's
you think you can grow a tail too.
Facebook you should be more worried about than.
I don't like if I'm wearing my mask. Don't leave me alone. Like I had some girl come up to me in the bar like, "Are you a doctor or something?" I was like, "Why?" What? I still don't understand why you're wearing your mask inside. And then I said, "You know what? I'm not attracted to you at all. So go away.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna fuck you. So bye."
Alone.
And she was like,
"Oh God,
why did he say that?" Now she's not thinking about the mask no more, is she?
He just mind fucked her. Yeah, she's a mind fucker, dude.
Yeah,
I'm not.
I swear, I said, "I'm not attracted to you at all."
That's funny. I like that line.
That's a good one. Yeah,
just go up to a fine bitch.
He just smashed her whole night, man. He fucked her up.
Yes,
in the mind.
She came over to my bubble. Do you work in a hospital?
Yeah.
I was like, why? I just wondering why you're wearing your mask inside. I'm not attracted to you at all. By no means.
That's reverse. I love that's some reverse.
That's some good shit, dude.
Because a woman said that to me as a man.
That shit probably stuck in her mind all week long.
I could see her chewing on it.
She was like,
fuck. You know what you did?
When no one's ever told her that shit before.
No one's ever told. By you telling her I'm not attracted to you, you just gave a man who didn't have a chance with her a chance to get that pussy.
I took away power.
You took away power.
Ooh.
You depowered that chick.
She wasn't ready for it.
Still ain't
Do you work in a hospital? First of all, I just walked in the bar too, so give me a chance to take the mask.
You work in a whorehouse?
Right. Oh, that's so. I mean, everybody pretty much in California is wearing masks. I mean, not everybody, but most of the people wearing masks inside anyway. Well, at the bar especially, right? Don't they? Are they making you show?
There's a lot of
proof
people not
vaccine?
wearing masks, dude.
They're not wearing masks in the
But
bar.
don't they make you show proof of
Not
vaccine
yet.
now?
Not yet.
Oh,
They're trying to get that kicking up. But if you go to any sporting events, you have to.
You have to show proof of
Large
vaccine.
masses now, you have to. And I think that's fair.
I've been spending my
I do
weekends
too.
in Big Bear, man, and nobody in Big Bear wears masks.
Oh yeah,
It's weird.
Nobody.
the fresh air.
Like
No
my
Delta.
friend went to Texas. They said not one person
Oh
is
yeah,
wearing a mask.
Of course.
not one. I was in Vegas. And everybody, I don't care who you are, they had their dogs masked up. This place
Yeah?
was masked to the T.
Vegas, good.
In Vegas. Well, you know.
Well, you
it's-
know why? They need to keep that money coming in.
Yeah.
Vegas depends on masses of people coming.
And it was packed too. It was. You would think the streets were packed. You would think that. Well, you know what? The numbers were dwindled a little bit, but it was still a lot of people out there for what's going on in the world. But right now, statistically, they say that the coronavirus has killed more people
Yeah.
officially
flu.
than the Spanish flu. And back then, they didn't
And
have any type of.
Not in a month, people. As long as it's been Spanish flu, Corona's already done that in this 2-year little thing here.
Yeah.
Think about that.
Yeah. Has it been 2 years? It's been 2 years.
About
right?
a little bit over 2
Yeah,
years.
because it started February 2020. You're right. Yeah, it's coming.
I
Yeah.
thought I had it last week when we left the show. No, it was 2 weeks ago.
I
Don't tell me that.
No. But listen, this is real. This is real talk. I left the show, so Thursday morning I woke up. I felt sick, and I freaked out because I haven't been sick in 2 years. So I went to work. Starting. I was like, oh shit, I feel bad. Told everybody. Immediately went to the hospital, and my whole thing was to get tested. And I was like,
Texie's put his mask on now.
because I was worried because I know he got kids. Leah was here; she had kids. Me and Leah was whatever.
Yeah.
And
Were y'all sharing the blunt?
my whole thing was though,
So.
I wanted to know for you guys because I had to call y'all and let y'all know. You know what? I got it.
Yeah, you've been exposed.
It turns out it was just my allergies.
Oh, that's good.
Oh, that's good.
Hey,
But
when you smoke a blunt with your buddies, do y'all share it? Or is there a Corona, anti-Corona?
No, people
Pass.
share it, but I don't. So what I do is I bring one for myself and I bring one for everybody else.
Oh, okay. That's
Like, yeah, y'all smoke
but
on
then
that
they
one.
share it. See, you wonder why the shit is spreading.
But
That's one way. Right?
me and some
There's
ladies,
no way
because
you
we're already
cannot-
sharing something else, so we might as well share the blunt.
V said
What else are y'all
thanks,
sharing?
Casey.
What else are y'all sharing?
I didn't. If I would have had it, I would have called y'all
Yeah,
immediately.
he got it. He got it.
You know what?
Texie
Fuck
has
y'all.
his
Y'all
hand.
could get sick too.
What do you mean, y'all? I wasn't here.
You can get sick too.
You know what? And by the way, I'm glad you brought that up. There's a myth out there. People think that when you get the vaccine, you cannot get Corona. No, folks, you can still get Corona.
But they did sell it to us like that at first, though, didn't
No, they never sold it like that. They were always clear. You can still get the shit.
Yeah.
You just won't die of it.
they? Yeah, it's a
and your
difference from
chances
dying and
won't be
living,
as bad.
basically.
It won't be as
the
bad,
symptoms,
exactly.
yeah.
But you can still get. So people think, oh, see, people still getting the Corona and they're vaccinated. Of
tell you
course,
what,
you can
though.
still get it.
That's
and if
part
you,
of
if you
that.
get hospitalized and you had the vaccine, that means your ass would have been dead 3 months ago.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
And it turns out all my friends who've been on the breathing machine, they weren't vaccinated. I found that
they
very odd. I was like, y'all weren't vaccinated.
they weren't vaccinated.
That's why I got
Did they
super
make
sick.
it?
Man, 2 of them came close. Like,
Wow.
It was like, they were to the point where the families had to think about, they're getting used to living on this machine. We're going to have to
Yeah.
stop it sooner or later because they won't have quality of life.
Yeah.
So they almost got to that point, and the 2 guys fought out. Shout out to John and Amon. Y'all did it, man.
Okay, did they get the vaccine afterwards? Have they got
I
the
don't
vaccine?
know.
Okay, I'm sorry. I know these are your friends, but if you go through that shit,
I'm
and
pretty
you
sure they
still
do
don't get
will,
the
though.
vaccine. Okay, I hope so.
Because they were like near death.
Yeah, obviously they say once your chances of living once you're on that machine,
And
is
they
very,
all
very
lost.
low.
They were buff dudes. They've all lost 20 pounds.
And when they talk, are they talking like this, struggling for air? People usually, when they get to that point,
It's a gradual. Yeah, they're still like
Yeah.
can't go back to the office yet.
they get that long hauler shit where you can't. Here are some symptoms of long haul COVID. You can't fuck, which is bad. You know, as I said, that number one, that's horrible. You can't breathe efficiently. You can't exercise. You can't walk upstairs. All the things that you're used to doing.
That's amazing.
It fucks with you get brain fog. It fucks with your
brain fog?
eyesight. When you just can't, let's say I had brain fog and I'm
like
just
getting high.
I start.
It's like when you forget shit.
You just forget shit.
sounds
I'm
like
like,
that.
what's
I'm joking.
your?
I shouldn't joke with Crow.
I got is it KC? And I've been knowing you for all this time.
I
and
mean,
I
you
don't
owe me
remember
$100. You don't remember?
and exactly. And then I end up,
200.
Yeah. So we work together, get our
but
money.
then I forget by the time I pull the money out.
No, we
So
gonna go with you to ATM.
Caller.
I'm gonna forget.
Caller,
I'm gonna forget. We got a
Uh-oh.
call. Go ahead, call.
Yeah.
Hi, welcome to the Mentality Show. How can we help you, caller?
Welcome to the Mentality Show, motherfucker.
Oh, this motherfucker.
Oh, of course. This is one of our people.
What up, homie?
Vato V, what up, Vato V? He's live on the show now.
Who's
folks.
Vato V?
That's right.
Vato
Hey,
V.
I don't know.
My apologies, my people, man. I have to do an assignment for class, so I gotta.
Then why aren't you doing it?
Right now.
I know. You failed your people, man.
I am doing it. I'm doing it. Just I gotta get. I'm watching the show and I'm waiting for these people to start jumping on this assignment and shit. We gotta turn in today and shit, but it's all good.
Oh, you know what, V? I'm so glad you joined us. Can you stay on with us until you have to get off?
Yeah,
Why are you
some
rushing him
time
off
for
the
next
phone?
couple
He was
minutes.
fine.
No, I'm not rushing him off. I'm saying, can you stay on? All right, so V, I wanted you to join in on this topic. You know, today's topic is what you would tell yourself when you were 20 years old or when you were a young man, a younger man. What
gotta
are
get
some
on
of the
that.
things? What are some of the things you would have told yourself when you were a younger man? So let's go ahead and get into that topic. But before we do, if you're new to the Mentality Show or if you've never seen this show, then we must warn you that the views and opinions expressed on this show, some listeners and viewers may find offensive. Viewer discretion. We don't give a fuck. That's right. Tell them.
Sometimes we do,
Sometimes we
but
do.
not today.
Most of the
dummy.
time.
KC cares.
Nope.
KC cares. But I'm sorry,
We
V.
don't care. We don't
I like to care
when-
about
we
your
don't care.
poops.
But I'm sorry, V. We got to do one more thing. We have to talk about the meat and potatoes. Who served us these meat and potatoes today? Beloryan and Manukyan. You want to tell them, KC?
Listen, man, I'm tired of telling y'all motherfuckers. You got a law firm that's affordable. Shit, I'm looking to fall at work. I'm looking to get fired. You know why? Because I need that money, and they get it.
Get
That's
that
what
money.
Beloryan and Manukyan do. They're very qualified, very professional, honest, and all they worry about is the clients. I'm telling you, I see them do it daily. And they're all back in court now, and they hate it, but they're doing it for y'all. They're going back to trials. I see them go to trials back to back to back, winning back to back to back.
Back to back.
You know why? Because if they take your case, you're pretty much going to win. If they don't think you're going to win, they say they're going to win, and so you're going to win. I don't know what I just said, but Beloryan Manukyan, finest law firm. They speak Russian, Spanish, Armenian. I think they speak English too. But anyway, great staff. Fully. They're with you from the beginning to the end. They pay you before they get paid. I've seen it. Great people, family. They treat you like family. They will never forget you. If you need a referral, let me know. But all you gotta do is call 747-444.
Fofo.
Beloryan Manukyan. I'm telling you, they're great lawyers, and I'm tired of telling y'all. Don't call me no more time. But hey, do you know a lawyer? You didn't listen to the show?
Exactly.
One love.
Wow.
Hey, I obviously don't know V's number because when it's all come up, I'm like, who the fuck's calling?
Isn't that sad though? How many numbers do you know by heart now?
Barely know mine.
Yeah, I know, right? Exactly. Folks, have you ever wished you could go back in time and tell yourself what you know today? Would you have listened to your old self anyway, or would you just be blown away with the fact that you look so damn old now? If you got into a fight with your younger self, do you think you could kick your younger self's ass? What would you say to yourself, or what advice would you give yourself? Let's talk about it. Vato V, let's start with you, my friend, since you got to run first. What are some of the things you would say to the younger Vato? What's before V? A, B, C, D, E, F, G, Vato G. I don't know. I'm way off on
He
that.
is a G.
You know what? Look, this is one thing I'll tell people, man. And I've thought about this a lot. Is if you're gonna get into a relationship when you're young, man, do not. And I'm gonna repeat this. And I don't want to sound bad because there's some good relationships out there, but do not get involved with a female that has kids, man. Do not get involved. You
so
yourself
deep.
as a youngster do not have.
What I
kids.
mean, isn't your girlfriend have kids?
Yeah,
He's
but you
saying
said when
his
you're
younger self.
younger.
No. Listen. No, I'm talking about when you're younger.
Yeah,
Not when you're older.
I could
and
get-
you're already
I can understand
No,
that.
when you've been
Me
through
too.
the shit, it's different. If you have kids, you can't be hypocrite and stuff like that.
It's a lot
I'm
of
talking about when
maturity.
you're younger and you don't have any kids, and whoever you're hooked up as does, and they have baby daddy issues, man.
Yeah.
You gotta kick rocks, man. I'm sorry, I don't give a shit how fine, how pretty, how delicious that pussy is. You
Yeah.
gotta get on, man. That's one of the things I'll pass on to the next generation.
That's a good one, V.
That's a good one.
Yeah, we are all totally.
I
with
wouldn't
you.
even. I would never thought about that, V. But that's a very good one because
Yeah.
I mean, we're not ready for that responsibility when we're young. Because we're still trying to live life and learn. And then it's not disrespecting the situation, but if you don't have a kid yet,
Yep.
you shouldn't bring one on because it's a whole. You don't know what's coming.
Yep. You have no idea.
Yeah.
No idea. And speaking of
That's a
that,
good one.
Well, you
yeah,
you also have the issue where like baby daddy is in the picture and shit. And believe it or not, man, I had a lot of homies, unfortunately, get taken away, because. Well, I'm talking about they get killed because the baby daddy of the kid still wants to be involved, and I'm talking about.
That's a terrible situation.
man.
Gangsta baby.
That's some
mama.
fucking.
He should have known before that. That's the fuck what that was.
That's some hood shit.
That's some straight hood shit.
And that's what I'm saying. Like, man, a lot of these cats they hook up with these females that have kids, and I'm not saying that there's anything wrong with it. I'm not saying that. I'm just talking about personal experience. Like, I wouldn't hook up with anybody that has kids because it's a huge responsibility. Number one,
huge.
And then that kid is not yours. If that kid is not yours,
yeah,
and you're gonna be in a situation where like you have to discipline the kid in a way, like correct them or something, and then she gets mad, she's gonna start some shit. You're not the father, blah blah blah. You know what I mean?
And you're still trying to grow up yourself.
And if you do get in that situation, don't discipline the kid. Say, "Where your daddy at? Where your daddy at?"
Go live with your daddy.
Exactly.
And you know what? Speaking of that, that leads us into another one here. I would, and it will go down a list. I would tell myself, my younger self, so you won't be that dude the woman won't date you because you got kids. Never trust her when she says she's on the pill. Never trust her
kind of ratchet,
when she says she's on the pill. Always take precautions.
So with that, if she provides a condom, right. Don't use her condom.
That's a good one too.
Nope.
Yep. Yeah. Never trust her when she says she cannot get pregnant or she's on the pill or something like that. Always take the right precautions, especially at a younger age. KC, what about you?
Them motherfuckers really don't have your back, and you're doing shit to back them too much. They wouldn't do this shit for you. Trust me, they wouldn't do that shit for you.
So
they would not do that shit for you.
So what's yours? I'm sorry. What?
I made some decisions where I took some risk because I thought motherfuckers had my back, and I would take the blame. I took blame for other people's mistakes. I'm down. I got your back. Should never do. I should never have done some shit.
So don't get yourself in trouble.
Because all it does is motherfuckers just let me ride it out, and they was like, I don't know why he did it. I was always trying to prove. You don't have to prove nothing to these dudes.
Yeah. So, exactly. So don't put yourself in situations.
Yeah, I was just always like the dude, like, I'm going to go over there and handle this.
I got you.
I got it.
Or,
I was doing it for some dude, people I don't even talk to no more. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And once I got stuff happen.
So you said, so you're saying start snitching?
Just, no, not snitching. Don't get it. Just don't do it. Just don't get involved. You know what I'm saying?
It wasn't me.
He did it.
No, make sure people do the same thing you would do for them.
There you go. That's it. I agree.
That's your.
That's what Casey is saying, man. I agree with that.
Sorry, V. So V got to go. Let's let V.
How do you when you judge someone's character? That's your judge of character.
What?
If they're not going to back you up, then
yeah. I mean, I thought everybody was my.
Then
we talk that shit. Yeah, we down for whatever. And then someone be like, "Okay, man, so tripping. All right, I got it. Let's go." And then all of a sudden, I'm pinched, and everybody else like, I don't know how you did it.
Yeah.
I don't know. I never told them.
Yeah. What were you saying, V?
No, hey, Casey's right, man. Well, look at the situation or the career choice that we had, that we have, and it's like there's a bunch of these fools that are locked up and stuff for because they took the rap for a homie, but the homie is not even there for him. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah.
Dude,
and then the homie's back home fucking his girl.
You're facing another time for no reason.
He ain't the homie no more.
Man.
Yep, hey, exactly. you guys giving advice to yourselves about women and shit? I'd be like, go put a couple grand into Bitcoin.
You would tell your younger self to invest in Bitcoin. But you know what your younger self would say? Sir, what the fuck is Bitcoin? That's what your younger self would say.
I would have definitely invested younger.
When you hear Bitcoin come out, you go fucking put 10 grand in that shit and sit back and wait.
You know what that reminds me of? Anybody ever see Back to the Future?
Yep.
With the almanac,
sports book.
The sports book. Yeah.
Do you guys know how to get the closed caption off the screen?
No.
Oh, okay. Sorry, B.
Yeah, because KC can't read that shit.
No, it's just I've noticed it lately. It's all this.
I see it too. I think Sammy's that's his job. He can do that.
No, I don't know that.
Here's another one. Always pay attention to and take care of your credit. Always pay attention to and take care of your credit. When I was younger, I did not even think about.
Don't take them cards on campus they give you with free T-shirts. Fuck that.
All that shit. Exactly. That's what they did to me. They gave me free cards. It was a $500 That's the dumbest
Fuck your
thing
life
you
up
can
for a
do.
water bottle.
Yes, that's the dumbest thing you can do is give a college kid, unless he was taught appropriately by his parents. And you said this on the show before many times, Texie.
What?
They should have some type of class or course to teach these.
Yeah.
Yes, in high school.
Yeah, you really should.
In high school, not in college. In high
If they cared
in
about
college,
the
you could
student,
elect
they
to
would have
take
did
it.
that.
Yeah.
In
In school,
college,
they
it's
teach the
elective.
wrong shit. They teach you fucking lies in history.
Home ec,
You know,
how to
some-
cook and shit.
History is lies.
Some bullshit. Yeah. And then they teach all this other
We
bullshit.
celebrated Christopher Columbus.
Yeah.
Just think about it though. We celebrated him, and then when you find out what the fuck he did, you're like, "Oh wow, I'm an asshole."
Yeah, I know. And because you listen to the bullshit. You listen. They fed your minds. You trusted these teachers,
They make it
and they
seem
fed
like
you all that bullshit.
pilgrims, and they all came and they shared dinner
They
tables.
spent too much time on World War II and Hitler. They should have taught us more about I want to learn more about Kennedy, his family history.
Here's the thing about that. Holocaust did not happen here in America. It happened in Europe, but Jewish people get all kinds of benefits and all kinds of reparations and things like that here in the United States. And black folks to this day still didn't get shit where the shit happened. Slavery happened in the United States of America.
That's not the Jewish people's fault, though. The fault is that
we should get shit too. I'm not saying they shouldn't get their shit, but we should get shit too.
Oh no, everybody deserves. If you've been culturally, they try to wipe out your generations. Everybody should get it, but for some reason,
Didn't they give something like that to Japanese for because we did a concentration camp here.
That happened here. They got their shit.
They got their shit too, right?
They got their shit. That's why. See, when these people get their shit, okay, no matter what it is, they get assistance or whatever it is from the government. It gives them a head start in life, or it gives them a jump. It gives them a chance to become more successful in this country. A chance. I'm not saying it does, but it gives them a chance. We never got that chance. We as black folks came from nothing, zero, never got any type of jump, no spark or anything. I'm not saying, I'm not one of these people who say, especially today, that, we should get a handout. But we do deserve, for what happened to our ancestry, we would deserve something. That's my thing.
I'm a black Jamaican, so I can't speak on this. My country, we jumped off the boat. We didn't fuck with that boat.
But y'all chose to come here.
Hey, you think that maybe
we were forced to come here. That's like if you that's like if you take me out of my home, okay? Put me in your home. Put me in your home.
We all know what happened, but I know what you're saying, but it's we can't. That's gone. Reparations. You talking about reparations?
No, we deserve something. Black folks deserve something, bro. We didn't get.
We get to use the word nigga.
And you know what? White people still had it before us. They still have it before us, and they still use it today.
That's so ignorant. Forgive me.
Can you hear me?
This is a Jamaican. This is not a real African American talking. He brought himself here, so he doesn't feel what I'm saying.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah, V, go ahead.
Hey, check it out. So, okay, in regards to that, though, the only people that had the slaves back, the slaves back was the Mexicans. Did you know that?
The only people who had what?
The only people that had the slaves back was Mexicans. You know why?
Why?
Because every time that when a slave ran away from the owner,
an angel gets his wings. No,
they ran away. They ran away to Mexico, and when they went to Mexico, the Mexican government would not return the slaves back to the owners because the Mexican government said, "Hey, they're free."
Yeah. Mexico's down. Mexico's down.
I didn't know that. Why aren't there a lot of black folks in Mexico?
African Americans back
Because they all came back to the United States.
Again?
They would go hide, get themselves together, and come back.
Yeah.
For some reason, see, this is wrong with black people. Mm-hmm. We talk about this country so much, but we won't leave this motherfucker. We still work hard in this motherfucker.
It's because this is all we have. This is our home. We're not going to go some other country that we have no foundation in.
Yeah, but
The time for reparations I don't even speak Somalian. I don't even speak
Somalian.
I know wherever they're
trying to Somalian. Hey, Maya.
Time for reparations. I don't agree with you what you just said.
But
time for reparations
is
not gone. It's still here.
It's gone.
It is not gone. We deserve something. We deserve something. It doesn't have to be a lot. Maybe forgive our student loans, whatever. We deserve something. I'm not saying it has to be cash. Maybe it could be Bitcoin. I don't know. We deserve something. It's not like that should happen to us.
And getting it is two different
Our
things.
ancestors, dude. Do you understand the history of what happened?
Of course
what was
I
taken
do.
away from our culture when I see people of different countries speaking their own language to one another.
Right.
I can't do that.
What's your language?
I don't know because all that shit was stripped from me.
Well, we can't do nothing
my
about
culture.
It.
Yes, you can. You can give me some type. You can give me a chance. You can give me a chance, and my ancestors a chance.
That's your language.
Let me finish. You can give my chance, my people, a chance to be successful. Some type of spark in life that's going to give me some type of.
I understand. So you saying there should be some
that
type
I can give
of
my children or something.
I feel you, but it's not going to happen.
We're still going to fight until it does happen.
Who's fighting?
We're still going to fight.
Yeah, who's fighting?
We got people in Congress. Our people. We have folks out there fighting for reparations.
I don't believe any politician anyway. Black, white, Asian, Muslim. I don't give a fuck.
Hey,
I feel like they're all there.
A stimulus
they
check
can make shit happen.
A stimulus check wasn't that?
Everybody got the stimulus check.
Not everybody.
Everybody who qualified, no matter what your skin color was or culture, got the fucking stimulus check.
How come Obama
give us about 12 motherfuckers.
What about Irish Americans?
Were they forced to come here into slavery and all that stuff? I don't know their history. All I know. I'm not gonna say all I know, but I definitely know our history. What happened to us?
I understand what you're saying.
Prominent.
Listen, but there's got to be other battles. We got shit going on right now every day with these attention.
Okay, the Irish Americans. I bet you they're getting something.
I actually have no idea about Irish Americans. I'm sorry.
We kind of went off on a tangent there, folks. So, Vato V, you got another one for us?
Hey, this is gonna be the last one because I gotta go.
Yeah. Make it quick.
Phone calls already.
We're almost out of time anyway.
No, man. No, what I'm saying, as a youngster, I got a pretty good tip on from this homie that spoke to me real. Like, he said that whenever you hook up with somebody, try to save a little money on the side because you never know if some shit happens. You're gonna need that money to move out on your own. Like if you live with a significant other, with your wife or whatever, you always want to save a little money on the side for you.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That she doesn't know about.
Yeah.
And just keep it for yourself.
What happened?
What happened?
I don't know.
Oh, okay. Well, I guess we lost Vato V. Sorry, Vato V. We lost you.
Connection lost there.
I'm gonna just go down the line here because we've run out of time of what I would say to myself and in case
I got one more.
Okay. Watch what you eat, folks. Don't be so trusting when she says she loves you after only a short time of dating. Focus more on your success and less on ass and titties. Understand that only you are in charge of your happiness and responsible for it. Always look at the Carfax and Yelp.
He's calling back.
You're probably going to ask. I'm sorry, Vato V. We're almost out of time.
We're sorry we're out of time there, sir.
Next time you can come back on the show. Always look at the Carfax and Yelp when you buy a car. If she gives you
more than one.
If she gives you any drama in the beginning,
all night thinking about this,
I got a few more. If she gives you any drama in the beginning, let her go.
Red flags.
If you're gonna do it, okay. If you're gonna do it, never move. Never. If you're gonna do it, if you're gonna do it, never move in with a woman. Let her move in with you. Okay, and that's it. That's what I have.
Well, now there's no more time for us, fucker.
We got 5 more minutes.
You might be depressed. Go talk to somebody about it.
Oh, that's a good one.
Go talk to somebody. It's okay. It's not a sign of weakness. Go talk to somebody about it.
That's good. That's good.
Yeah, that's a good one. Because, anyways, invest in Bitcoin.
You said that.
Tesla.
Bitcoins went around when you were young.
You said that.
Apple. Though. We could have did that.
Apple,
just invest.
Invest.
Yeah, because
you're not gonna do. You're not.
When
gonna
I was
invest.
young, I wasn't focused. I was my.
You think you would have listened? Your younger self would have listened to that. You would have been like, "This is this old man talking."
My friend tried to start an investment group when we were 21, and I was like, "Man, fuck this shit." And he's like, "Dude, by the time you're 40, you're gonna be rich as hell." And I was like, "Really? I'm trying to get."
You know, when I was young, when I was young, I never even.
You were focused.
I never
on
even
ass.
saw myself. Yeah, I was.
Shout out to Donovan.
But I never saw myself making it past 30. Like, I don't.
You told me that before.
I always had this.
So you wouldn't have listened to yourself.
You know what? That doesn't matter. But
you would have said.
You would have
said Back to the Future. What's his name? Biff. Biff didn't listen to himself either when he handed him that fucking sports book. So I mean,
but if you essentially, I'm sorry to cut you off. Had you come back from the
if I come back and see myself, I'm gonna listen.
Or if you had exactly.
Who the fuck are you?
If you had come back from the future, you would have said to yourself, "Okay, I guess I live to be past 30, so maybe I should listen."
That's deep though. But you know what? You're not the only person who felt that way because we all lived like it's gonna be over tomorrow.
See, I lived
because
like
we grew up in different times.
Well, I lived like I didn't give a fuck about tomorrow.
Exactly,
I just
that's what I'm
fucking
saying.
Lived and
because we went through that nuclear shit. We thought we were all gonna die because we thought we were gonna have war with Russia. That fucked us up.
World War.
AIDS, when AIDS came through, we all thought we were gonna get AIDS. So
shit.
our generation thought like, I ain't gonna live that long anyway.
The best time to be a teenager, I think, was in the 70s. I was right after the pill was invented and right before AIDS.
He's talking
that's
about
the best
fucking,
time to fuck.
He's just talking about fucking.
So
That's the
horny.
best. But look at the people who lived in the 70s, who were teenagers in the 70s, are in their 70s.
Fucked.
Are in their 60s was right around the time.
The late
the pill-
60s, they just fucked.
Yeah, that was when the 60s when
I was
the
like,
hippies and shit like
wasn't that fucking like
That's when the
Woodstock
pill
and
was
shit?
invented. That's when the pill was invented.
If you went to
Weed was
Woodstock,
big,
all you did is fuck all weekend
and smoke weed
in mud.
and smoke weed, and listen to the Rolling Stones and shit.
Not the Rolling Stones were not Woodstock, were they?
Huh? In the 60s?
They might have been, yeah.
They were in the 60s.
Santana was there.
Yeah, that was
Jimi Hendrix was there.
Hendrix.
And a
Janis
whole lot of
Joplin.
those motherfuckers there.
I don't know if the Stones
650.
are there, but I have to look that up.
Stones been around since like the late 50s.
And they're still the top selling group, the top touring group.
The Beatles weren't around.
Peace out.
Of course the Beatles were around.
Yes, they were.
No, I'm saying they weren't at Woodstock.
I don't think they were at
What you
Woodstock.
talking
They might have been
about?
too big for that.
Yeah, they were too big for that. I don't know. Woodstock, who gives a
That's
fuck?
not your vibe anyway.
Yeah, that's not my thing, you know. But all I know is they smoke weed
listens
and
to
fuck
R.
a lot in
Kelly.
the 60s. So, all right, folks. If any, I actually do still listen to R.
Do
Kelly.
you really?
I
If
do.
you're still listening to R. Kelly, you're sick. Throw that shit
I don't
away.
do that shit. I don't
part of
make
the
people eat
problem.
their fetus.
You
I
empower
just
that rich
know
motherfucker.
12
Listen
play.
to
I
what
don't
he
know
says.
12 types of shit to
Listen
eat.
to his music. He's telling you what he's doing.
Yeah, well, hey, I don't listen to that kind of music. Okay, if anybody's feelings were injured by today's show, we can't help you there. But if you're ever physically injured, or if you're, you lose your job, Beloryan and Manukyan, they are professional injury lawyers with real results, a firm with justice, honor, and integrity. They win 99% of their cases, folks. For a free consultation, call today, 747-444-4444. Folks, that is our show. We do this thing called the corny pickup line of the week before we end this. It's all about how you say it, folks. Remember, it's all about the delivery, okay? So, listen up. This is how you do it. You got that drum roll, Texie?
No.
You never do.
disclosed.
Okay. Here's the line. You see her, she's at the club, she's at the bar, whatever. The moment is right. You know what I find really attractive in you? Me. All right, folks, that's our show, www.thementalityshow.com. Past episodes on YouTube. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel, The Mentality Show, latalkradio.com, and Facebook Live. Catch us now on iTunes and Google Play, and now iHeart Radio, folks. Thank you for joining us from KC, Tech C, Vato V.
Keep washing your hands.
Delano, folks. Yes, wash your hands, wear your mask, and wear those double condoms, whatever you do, folks. Remember, in life, you're good, but with our help, you could be the best. We'll see you next week, folks. Peace.
Peace.